Hi, this is Irina reporting for Geek Entertainment Television on location in San Francisco at Linuxworld. We're back again this year, and I'm so happy to see my favorite mammal. I mean fish. I mean mammal. So I'm here with Chris from Ubuntu. Chris, it says here that Ubuntu is Linux for human beings. So who was it for aliens before?
That's a really good question. We have a huge focus on just being easy to use, and Linux for humans didn't sound quite right, so human beings is what we ended up going for.
I recommend a big red button.
A big red button. Big red button. We prefer it in brown.
Big brown button. Hi, I'm here with Seth, the worldwide Pong champion and Linux genius. So if these are Linux distros playing each other, which one is which?
SUSE, everyone else.
You guys are losing. If Ubuntu is to humans like Macs are to idiots, what is Debian?
To the universe?
So have you ever made out with Richard Stallman?
No, but I've been in the same room with him for quite a while.
Which is almost like making out with him. What are you doing here? Don't you feel like a mouse in a room full of cats?
Not really. I just feel kind of like, these are people who haven't realized exactly what FreeBSD has to offer.
Which is bondage, domination, and sadomasochism?
There's this. Actually, if you knew some of the developers, yes, that's kind of true.
Oh, and tail. We have tail. We like chasing tail.
Well, there's a saying on one of the internet forums that I go on that people who run Linux because they hate Windows. People who run FreeBSD because they love Unix.
Ooh, we're not about hating, we're about loving.
I don't know, I haven't seen much Windows love here today.
But a lot of other types of love.
Yes, that's true.
What's your safety word?
Linux, I hardly ever say it.
I can't get out of my shell, help! Help! David has been answering Linux questions all day, and we have one of our own. Who are the last 5 people who made out with Richard Stallman?
I'm not sure there have been 5.
Oh, come on, you've just been instructed not to say. I promise I won't hurt you.
I don't have that information right now, but you could go on our site and ask, and I'm sure someone would be able to give you an answer.
So we all know the internet is for porn, but is Linux for porn?
I think Linux works well as a distribution platform for not so much for porn itself, because the majority of the market is unfortunately Windows. But as far as for pornography, e-commerce, the Apache server has been very kind to us, as has been Linux and a number of other tools that we use, Perl, PHP.
And you know this because you sell porn.
I don't personally sell porn, but my company does. We make money from video on demand. The majority of the market that we do work for is internet pornography and other forms of adult. We like to call it adult entertainment. Pornography is such a harsh word. And we also distribute independent film through sites like greenscene.com and other places.
Greenscene, good. But we all know that a lot of the people who build Linux things are the majority of the customers.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, with Linux comes a lot of interest in independent media. So that's what we're here for.
Very good. How big is your stack?
This big.
So, Michael, how big is your stack?
This big.
How big is the stack? There are 10 blades in the 6U chassis. So for a regular industrial standard rack, you can fit 7 of this box.
Okay, thank you. So how big is your stack?
Big. Real big.
Hey guys, we're here at Trolltech. This is the company that trains people to type first with a U, ask for their click back, and tell you that you are a dead, ugly cow and you should die in the corner. And they're hiring.